I hate to admit it, but I lied in my previous video about how much money I made on Amazon in 2019 dropshipping. Hey everyone, Hurricane Liz here, and I'm here to apologize to you guys for actually lying on that video, and I'll tell you in a minute why I lied. But first, let's talk about what I'm going to talk about in this video. As many of you kept asking, people were interested in what exactly do I sell, and is it true that you can actually take a product that's available on Walmart.com and sell it on Amazon? The answer to that also might shock you, but I'm also here to show you examples of those products because that's what you guys asked for. So let's just go ahead and jump straight in here and talk about why I lied. Fact of the matter is, I forgot to include sales in a couple of my other dropshipping stores. And while they don't really add up to that much, I guess they didn't add up to that much for me, I'm still here to show you guys that I actually do have a couple more stores that I'm selling dropshipping items on. So I hate to admit, I forgot to include the totals in my last videos. So this total here, over the $450,000 that I made on my main dropshipping account, well, we got to add in some totals from a couple other dropshipping stores. So let's just go ahead and jump into one of them. And again, since the rest of the totals aren't as significant as this $440,000 one, I'm just going to show one of those other dropshipping stores and then sort of come up with an estimate for more or less what I did on the other stores, which is, again, not a lot of money. So let's go ahead and take a look at that second dropshipping store. Now, keep in mind, Amazon does not know that I have multiple dropshipping stores, and unless you ask them for permission to open up a second account, they are more than likely going to say no, especially if you're a drop shipper. However, they will allow you to open up a second account if you do Amazon FBA and if you have a very good reason. A very good reason being that you want a second private label brand and you want it completely separated from your other private label brand. So a very good reason would be for accounting purposes. So let's go ahead and take a look at my other dropshipping stores. And in order to access those, I use Microsoft Remote Desktop. And we're going to jump into this Big Time Money LLC, which, as you'll see in a second, it's not really that big time money. But, you know, for a lot of people, this is a great way to start. And they're going to be interested in these numbers. So I'm going to go ahead and continue and connect here. And I'm going to show you guys what actually happened here by refreshing the screen here. So I'm going to refresh. This is my second Amazon account. Let's see what we got here. And you'll notice today it's at $22.99. Not a heck of a lot of money, but if I refresh here, you'll see that yesterday it did about 138 stores. Again, this is a fairly new store, and the purpose of this store was just to see if I could actually do this on a brand new store and keep it open, because as many of you that have watched my previous videos, Amazon hates drop shipping stores, and that is the number one reason that I usually do not recommend this for beginners. I recommend for beginners a couple of the other tactics that I teach on this channel, but let's still go ahead and see how much I made on this account last year. So in order to do that, I'm going to have to hit the custom dates here, and I'm going to go ahead and go back to January 1st, 2019 and to now. And I think that'll be good enough to the first. It's not exact, and it changed the date, so let me go ahead and check that again. To 2019, January 1st, and we're going to just see what happened between those dates. And you're going to see that the total is about $51,629 in revenue. So let's talk about that here for a second. Truth be told, I was only selling on this account since about September. So I'm going to go ahead and just check off September 1st, 2019 to now, and you're going to see that the total is the same. Now, this is revenue. And the fact of the matter is, when you usually see people talking about how much money they make into Amazon, this doesn't take into consideration other expenses. Now, other expenses could include things like office space. The costs of goods aren't included in here, which is basically the amount of money you pay for the inventory, as well as how much it costs you to get it to Amazon. And there's other things like you could have like expenses for photography and creating copy for the Amazon product and branding and all sorts of things like that, advertising dollars. That is not included. However, this is a drop shipping store, so $51,629 in revenue is about 10% profit margins. Now, what does that mean? That means that out of the $51,000, I made 10% in pure profit, which is about $5,100. Now, that doesn't sound like a lot of money. I did that since September, so we have and I have to use my fingers for this because I'm not very good at counting or math. September, October, November, and December. 4 months, $5,000 in profit. That's about $1,100 to $1,200, right? Doesn't sound like a lot of money. However, it is passive, which means that the 10% includes all my expenses and that every single month I put about $1,200 in my pocket without having to lift a single finger other than pay for my Amex payment. That's it. And I also collect bonus miles to be able to travel. And so far this year, off of my drop shipping stores, I've been able to go to Disney World. I've been able to go to Universal Studios, all expenses paid, everything, had a blast, did the VIP tour, everything, the whole 9 yards. And I've also been able to buy 1 first class ticket to Russia. So what does that tell you? It's pretty good, right? And that is only since I've been doing this since about June. So June 12th of 2019. And the total amount was the $440,000 that you saw here, plus this $50,000. And I have a couple other accounts that are less than this. So let's talk about what this means for numbers next year. And then let's jump in to look at some of the products that I sold on day 1. So what does this mean for this next year? It means that I'm going to do about $51,000 in revenue every 3 months, which comes out to about $150,000 in sales over the course of 1 year on this account. Keep in mind, the other one was about 6 months. $450,000. So total between the both is going to be over $1 million, about $1.1 million on these two, and add in a couple of the other ones, about $1.2 million or so is what I'm going to estimate. Take 10% of that, and that means that I'm going to passively get $120,000 over the course of 1 year for operating these stores. Now you saw that I had 3 here, and you've seen the other one. 4 stores, $1.2 million. All I have to do is pay my Amex. That's pretty good, right? However, keep in mind that I do not recommend a beginner starts this with a brand new store. You have to put some age on that account and you have to sell some products before you jump into this because this business model is truly dying and it's getting more and more difficult. So now let's jump into if you have an account and you want to start doing this, what kind of products will you be looking for and what kind of products have I sold in the past? So I'm going to share with you some of the products that I sold on day 1 on both of these accounts. Okay, so here I am in the smaller store, and you're going to notice that the dates on here are just like I said, started in September. And on the very first day, I really only sold 1 thing. So let me go ahead and make this a little bit smaller so you can see. Actually, I'm going to have to show you just here. This is just 1 product that sold on the first, and the total amount of profit on that 1 product was $3.88. However, on the second, there was approximately 6 sales. And if you take a look at how much money that was, $26, $12, $2, $1.30, $1.50, $4.41, and like $3.10. Not a heck of a lot of money, but hey, it's free money and I'll take it. Plus, I'll take those bonus Amex points, which are going to get me to Disney at the end of the year, which is awesome. So that is store 2. That is the smaller store. Let's look at a couple of these products just so you get an idea what kind of crap is on sale at Walmart that you could sell at Amazon for a profit. Let's take a look at this one here. This one right here, $26.36. And I'm just going to copy this and I'm going to grab it here and then I'm going to paste it in Walmart. All right, so let's see what actually pops up when I paste it in Walmart. And this was, it says 2-pack Snossages, Snossums beef and cheese treats, 9.75 ounce. This looks to be, it was probably something like this one here. And it looks like it's completely out, so let's pick another one. That's probably why I haven't sold it since. Let's take a look at this one that did $12 in profit, and I'm going to go ahead and just paste it here. And we're going to see what pops up. It is this particular shelf. This is the kind of products that you could sell. Now, you might be wondering, why would somebody buy this on Walmart when they could buy it on Amazon? Well, truth be told, they might not have it on Amazon. And so somebody merchant fulfills, which means that they ship it out to the customer on Amazon. So you can do this with a ton of products. You can see like they just don't stop. Here's a 2-pack Juicy Juice, 64 ounce. It only did $2 in actual profit. But if we take a look at it, you'll see that it's juice. What things just sell. It's just not a difficult thing to do. But in order to find these products, you do have to spend an insane amount of time. Here's the 2-pack, $5.78 right here. And as you can see right here, it's sold for 64. I might have gotten the wrong size, but $35.41. People want their stuff and they want it fast on Amazon. And you'll have to spend an insane amount of time on Walmart, or you can get a VA, which is what I did. I went to the site onlinejobs.ph and I basically hired VAs to comb through Walmart and check the cost of products and then compare them with a simple calculator. So that's the kind of stuff that sells on my first store, on the store that sells less. Let's jump over into the other store and take a look at what kind of crap is selling there. At one point, I used to joke around with my friends and say that I was a tampon queen because of the fact that I was selling a ton of tampons. And I could find them here, but they were actually, come to find out, they were from Equate, which is a Walmart brand of tampons. But if we take a look here at the kind of stuff that's selling, another example of some big things that are selling, this right here is a bench. So a lot of furniture sells simply because people cannot afford to FBA it to Amazon. The price and the cost are too high and they can easily merchant fulfill it straight from Walmart. So this is an example of a product that I was selling, which can be bought at Walmart for between $69 and $81. And if we take a look right over here, the sales price was $87. My buy price was $69.99 and I made about $8.86. And once again, everything was bought at Walmart. And the list goes on and on. Here is a headboard. Here is, take a look at these. These are very interesting. These bottled waters, yes, they sell on Amazon for a higher price than you can get them at Walmart. So here they are, $29.88 here. And if we take a look at over here, actually this looks like it was a return. So again, this isn't the most perfect business model that there is. However, I have made, as you saw, $445,000 in 2019, projected to be $900,000 in 2020, which is quite exciting for not really lifting a finger. So let's take a look at one more. This is the Hefty Touch Lid 13.3, whatever in the hell that is. I personally don't even know what most of this crap is, just to give you an idea. But this is a trash can, which is $14.98. And if we take a look at over here, this is a 13.3 gallon trash can. Let's see if it's the same size. 13.3. Yes, that is a huge difference in price. If we take a look at this, the price over here on this particular item was $56.72. So it might have been a couple of units. And I sold it for $70 for $6.49. So more than likely, this was a pack of trash cans. And again, bundling products is huge on Amazon if you actually do that. So let's see if we can actually find this product on Amazon and take a look and see what it's actually selling for right now. I'm going to take a look for this. So I'm going to copy it here and then just head on over to Amazon. And we're going to have a look at what this actually sells for, so you guys have proof that this actually works. Now, this is a trash can in black, and here they are. This right here is probably the item that sold. It was a 3-pack for $54.99. At the time, the price was $59.99, but now it's only selling for $54.99. And so, as you can see, by bundling a lot of products that are available on Amazon, and what I mean by bundle is putting in packs of 2 and 3, you can make a hefty, pun intended, profit on Amazon. So $6.49 when I sold at $56.72. The price at the time was $69.69. Now keep in mind, prices will come down as a bunch of competition comes in to the actual niche. However, there's an endless amount of products, guys and gals, out there that are available to sell. Brand new products created every single day. So take advantage of this if you have an account that has some age on it and some sales. And as you can see, this is why I lied to you. Again, I apologize in advance. I completely forgot the other actual stores. And next time, I will not forget them. Again, if you have any questions or comments, please post them below, as I personally answer almost every single comment that I get. And again, I'll see you guys in the next video. Just get out there and get some stuff done.